everybody. Now, in case you missed it yesterday, we had the 2026 FIFA World Cup draw, and this is what happened. This is what was drawn. We saw Mexico, Canada and United States. They were already automatically drawn into Group A, B and D, but the rest were drawn from the pots that we saw yesterday. Boys, looking at this, actually, everybody, welcome along. I'm your host, Hannah Cash, alongside Nigel Reo-Coker, Mike Grella and Troy Deeney. We're going to be taking a look at these groups. Looking at them, though, what's the most exciting group, in your opinion, Nigel?
Group I. Group I with France, Senegal, Norway, and obviously FIFA path number 2 team to come into that group. I think that group is going to be so fun. Great teams. You talk about players, superstars. You've got Mbappe in France. You've got Haaland at Norway. You've got a very energised, good Senegal team with Sarr in there as well. And also the relationship of France and Senegal as well as nations with players, whether they've got Senegalese descent, born in France or born in Senegal, and then French, playing for the French national team. So that is going to be so interesting.
I think we're actually going to be taking a look at Group I's schedule, because that was what was drawn today. So we're seeing France taking place against Senegal in New York. They're getting games in Philadelphia, Boston, Canada. So that's where and when the games are going to be happening. That
France-Senegal game, I remember France was the defending champion. They played against Senegal in the first game. Jufi from Bolton at the time was flying down the wing. I think he had the assist for it, or he had the goal, but that was a memorable moment for me because everyone, Senegal, who are they? Boom, they were up against France early on in that one, so that's going to be a really exciting one.
That's in New York as well. Do you know how great that's going to be for fans who are going to go to that game? You've got New York City, you've got loads of French population there, and you've got also a big African population there, and loads of Senegalese people living there as well. Been to quite a few Senegalese restaurants. Fantastic. Can't wait. Had some yassa yassa or yara yara. Lemon chicken. Amazing. Senegalese.
Love it.
You lost me there. What are some thoughts there with the Norway-France game? That could be the final game on June 26th for both teams.
It's a difficult one, because if any of them slip up along the way against Senegal, you don't want that as the last game to get you over the line. But I think it'll be a great showpiece game as well at the end of June in Boston. I think both of them will be okay.
But just to grind Grella's gears, as Grella likes to do it as well, let's be honest, though, top 3, well, 3 more than likely will go through, as Grella feels it's a bit too generous. So you still feel with those 2 teams there, that being the last game, yes, it could be a bit of a spicy thing, but I think that they'll probably have got the business done before and then still be one of the teams to go through as well, with 3 teams going through in a group. You think that's too generous, Grella, 3 teams?
Yeah, if we'll see what happens, but I think in this scenario you could get 2 points and maybe get through. It's a little crazy for me. Should have to win a game, at least get 3 points, something like that. But we'll see how it all plays out. It's going to be interesting to see. I think it's going to be beneficial to get first so that you don't get caught in the wrong part of the bracket going forward as well. So the way managers are going to sort of manage legs in this tournament, in this competition, and also manage the schedule is going to be really interesting.
What about Group C, though? Strong group. Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, Haiti. What do we think of that group?
Can I just say something? I cannot wait for Brazil, Morocco, because everyone in the world, and everyone here, too, in the building, at Morocco. I mean, I don't know, who are we talking about here?
Morocco, Hakimi's Morocco.
One semi-final, take nothing away from that fantastic team, athletic players, but Morocco-Brazil is going to be a real measuring stick for this Morocco, and for all these people that are thinking, just Morocco, boom, put them in the semi-final already. I think it's a difficult thing to repeat, especially with the quality that they have in the quality that there are in this tournament. So we'll see. Brazil, Morocco is going to be a really interesting one.
It's going to be great and interesting because of the fan base. I think it's going to be sensational. Again, that's going to be New York, New Jersey. What a city to put that game in there. That is going to be a party. Unlike Grella, I've seen the foundation blocks that Morocco have been building as a footballing nation. They've got a great mix of experience and youth, and they've got some fantastic youth even still coming through. Morocco are not going to be a team that comes to this World Cup looking and being like deers in the headlights. They know what they achieved and made that last semi-final. They're going to want to achieve as good as that or even better. They are going to be ambitious as a nation, and they do have the talent, and they've got the experience. And I don't look at this as, we're just being high on Morocco for the sake of it. They've been very consistent when it comes to being one of the best teams to come from the continent of Africa. That's going to be great. But for me, I've got to give out a shout out to Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland, Brazil in Miami.
Scotland and Brazil, yes. I might reach out to some of my Scottish friends and even wear a kilt. But no, I love Scottish fans. Scottish fans are going to be the life and soul of the party everywhere they go. In Miami, Scottish fans and Brazilian fans, that is going to be a sensational event when it comes to football.
What do you think of Scotland in this group, Troy? How do you think they'll be doing?
They've got to be aiming for third, right? Brazil, Morocco, for everything that we've just said about.
Maybe not. We'll see.
They have to be aiming for third.
Yeah.
They have to be looking at the game against Haiti, no disrespect, as a must-win. But Haiti will be doing the same against Scotland as well, thinking maybe we could just get through this process. I think in this group, Brazil and Morocco are top two, and that's nailed on. That's more of a traditional group that we're used to seeing. But for Haiti and Scotland, the stories of those guys actually being there is fantastic anyway.
Troy, if you had to criticise Scotland, what would you say is the criticism when it comes to international and the approach that they have that really holds them back?
Ooh, great question. I'd say strikers. Haven't got that goal scorer that you need to get you over the line. They're, again, it's a little bit like Napoli. They rely on Scott McTominay to get them out of big moments. Their midfield is the probably most complete that they've got. John McGinn, obviously playing well at Aston Villa. Players like that, they're all hard-working and good, solid professionals. But when you're talking at this level, you need goal scorers. And I always wonder, have they got someone who can consistently put the ball in the back of the net? At the moment, I'd say no.
And I think also for Scotland, when you look at Scottish fans, they're happy to be here. They're happy to be in the World Cup. It doesn't mean they don't want them to compete. And I think sometimes when you get into this situation, you can be too over-tactical, a bit too negative. Just go out swinging. If you're going to go out swinging. Go out, be aggressive, try and win the game. Don't try and be over-tactical with it, and don't try and be too negative and defensive-minded.
You say that, though, Nigel. Remember the Euros recently? Yeah. They played Germany first game. I think they lost 5-0, had a man sent off. They weren't happy then. As of all fan bases right now, 200 days out, whatever we are, they're in a situation going, it's great that we're there. When you play that first game, if they get humiliated, they won't be happy. So there is pressure on this Scottish team, as well as Haiti. Yes, we're here, but you also want to represent your country and do them proud.
Why don't we look at Group L, because that's the group that England got drawn into.
It's the only group that matters, right?
Against Croatia, Panama and Ghana. Troy, do you like their chances with that group they've been drawn?
Apparently, I'm the only person who's, high on this group. I think the Croatia game, obviously, is a great starting game.
So they'll be starting off in Dallas and then going to the East Coast.
Again, obviously, the way that they're playing, obviously, massive game at Dallas at the TNT Stadium, I believe, with the roof on. So, again, that should help conditions a little bit in terms of, the aircon and stuff like that. I think we've got too much quality, personally, man for man, player for player, in every game that we play so far. I think if we can get through Croatia and Ghana, who, unfortunately, Ghana aren't the team that we're used to seeing. They are normally a powerhouse, but they're not the team we used to see. You can then actually enjoy the Panama game, because the Panama game, for me, is the one that you should be worried about. These guys are quick, they're intense. The heat in New York is going to be... It's a similar time to the Club World Cup last year. Yeah. It was roasted and very humid. So, for me, get the job done, go to Grelis Point, try and rest it. And then, for the rest of them, we give Croatia a lot of credit based on history, not based on this team right now. Luka Modric is obviously his last World Cup, been a fantastic servant, but he's still their best player. And you don't want that at this point in their career. So for everybody else, they will feel there's a chance to get through. And
like you mentioned with the heat, that's been a big talking point going into next year's World Cup. That's quite some favourable locations there. Dallas, like you said, has got AC. The New York one's a bit iffy, but I think the Miami, the ones in...
I could tell you from personal experience. In New Jersey, June 27th, there's no walking at 5 p.m.
Yeah, that would be hard. But they didn't get the Miami, they didn't get the LAs. Yeah, apart from the New York one, that's not horrendous.
I know Dallas is going to be close, but Dallas is still
But they've got aircon, haven't they?
Yeah, the aircon's got to make it better. But I just think that, again, for quality-wise, it's like that. When I look at these, I think there's so many groups that are fascinating. I know we're going to get onto the American group in a minute, but for me, that Group D is the one that keeps catching my eye. I don't think it's going to be as plain sailing as everyone felt yesterday. I thought I was kind of the level voice. We had Charlie on here. I love Chuck, but he's like, they're going to win the World Cup and nobody else should turn up. I just think it's going to be more. There's going to be more parity in a lot of these groups than we think.
He loves putting himself as the voice of reason, like he's the only voice of reason we're having this building.
Wait. If we showed half of the things he says off camera, on camera, you're the only person I know that says England are going to win, but they're going to lose because of the heat. They're going to win because of this. They're going to draw because of that. Hey, that kilo.
Now he's making stuff up. So
let's move on to Group K, Portugal, Colombia. That will be a huge matchup as well. We're seeing where it's going to be taking place. Let's take it. Oh, Houston, Miami. So they're hard. That's hot games they've got.
I've played in Houston again, away from home. 8 minutes in, I wanted to go home. I didn't want to play anymore.
No, honestly, Grella's right. I know we're laughing right now.
No,
I've had that same experience.
It's not a joke.
Houston in the summertime is the worst experience of football
it's
I've ever
humid,
had.
isn't it?
It was so bad.
It's not that it's hot. Obviously, Houston is indoors as well, but I love the fact that you...
It's going to be indoors? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I just love
different.
the fact that you was like, I just wanted to go home.
Yeah.
We've all had that as a player, right?
No, I scored in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I said, done. No more running.
What about this game with Colombia in Miami?
Oh, that's going to be fantastic.
Huge one.
I mean, I used to live down just outside of Miami in Western, so I've got a lot of Colombian friends. There's a huge Colombian population down there. That game in Miami is going to be a party. It's going to be real amazing atmosphere there.
You got a lot of Colombian friends?
I've got friends. Okay.
He's got friends
I've got
everywhere.
friends everywhere. What's
Everywhere.
the problem? I have a lot of Colombian friends, yes, in Miami. What's the problem? Anyway, Portugal as well. Always
You got no friends, bro. I've been here with you for 2 years. I've never seen any of your friends, bro.
I said that's why I lived in Florida. But anyway, Portugal is also a very well supported nation. And to be fair, it's a nation that we haven't really spoken a lot about the expectations of Portugal and where they should be with the squad and team that they have. That is not going to be an easy game for Portugal.
Right, moving on now to Group D. Grella, US, Australia, Paraguay, UEFA Path C.
I got to say, we did a live show yesterday about the draft. I agree with Troy after looking at it. I think the Americans celebrated a little too soon. Paraguay's no joke, by the way. It's not going to be the same Paraguay you saw in the qualifying. It's going to be difficult to play against. Australia also, I was a little bit like, oh, that's a layup. They were the easiest team in pot. I think they were pot 2 to come out of pot 2 or whatever pot they were in. They were the easiest team, so that's why I said that. But Australia on the day will be organized, will be difficult to play against. This is Turkey, maybe.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Çalhanoğlu.
Don't give it to them yet.
Yildiz from
Potentially.
this is a really difficult team to play against. This actually ends up being one of the more tricky groups, I think, when you look at it. Plus, you had the pressure that U.S. is on home soil, and they got to get the job done. This is not as straightforward as I originally thought yesterday. I agree with Troy.
No, I still think they get through, by the way.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's as
Easy as you think.
Yeah, plain sailing as people think. I think the Paraguay one, exactly to what you said. I know they played a few weeks ago, but it was a completely different team, different emotions, different type of feel that goes into it. And I said it yesterday, and Charlie kind of shot me down. I just think the emotion and it being a home World Cup, the pressure that these guys are going to be under to deliver, and now people are already going, oh, we should be getting to the semi-final. Now you can't just win a game 1-0. You have to win and play a certain style. And that, for me, is where I think they'll come a little bit unstuck. I think they get through. I think they go pretty deep into the tournament. I just don't think the semi-finals is a fair expectation.
OK, we're going to be playing a little game, anything to do with the most memorable moments in the World Cup. We have some rules I think we're going to be seeing. So, boys, you're going to have to follow these and not go too crazy.
You know who you got? You got 3 guys there. You tell these 3 guys to follow rules.
I know. I think we're going to be seeing the rules. Off the top of my head, we can think you're going to be seeing a zoomed-in photo. So guess from what match a photo is from. This is going to be really zoomed in. That would be the first level. Then the the easy peasy level.
It's not even that easy for you to read. So how are we supposed to get it?
You lost me already when I see that many words on a...
We're going to show a really zoomed-in photo. If you can't get it, then we'll go to like a middle zoomed-in photo.
Okay.
And if you can't get it, then we'll go to the easy one.
And we forgot the public service announcement because it's pre-World Cup. Italy are not going to be in it. So Italy is not in this game. Just put it out there.
Yes.
Oh, Italy not going to be in this game.
Italy are not going to be in this game because they're not in the World Cup. Yes.
But if they get to the World Cup,
We're not talking about if they get to.
Be careful.
There we go.
OK, let's go to the first one. This is going to be the most zoomed in the photo can get.
Oh, boy.
What moment was this from? Anyone know? If you don't, we can go to like the next level.
I'm going to go. Is that?
You going to say something?
I was going to say Senegal.
Incorrect.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Is it Lovren?
No.
Oh, good.
What did you say?
Croatia.
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 Versus.
It looks like
Is that England?
Yes.
Croatia versus England.
When was it?
Aye.
Do they need? I don't think you actually need to know that. I think you've got the point. England versus Croatia.
England versus Croatia. It was really,
2000.
No, you got to know. You got to know the kit.
I don't know the year.
We're going to do year. You don't know the year?
2018.
Yes.
Okay.
That was in the semi-finals.
Next.
Croatia won
Who
that
scored?
2-1.
Who was that who scored?
I don't know. It was just in the England-Croatia. That's Jamie
look at
Vardy
that
on the
face.
right.
And that is Lovren, who I was talking
me and
about.
Nigel have a
Lovren.
point.
I thought you said.
Dejan Lovren, that's what I said
I
the
thought
first
you
time.
said Rotherham.
-1, half a point, half a point.
Okay.
Actually, he gets a point too.
We all got 1 point.
I'm the host. I can do what I want. Right, next one. What game is this one from? This is going to be the most zoomed in picture.
Well, that's Mexico.
Mexico.
Yes. No.
I mean, who is that guy? I don't know.
Oh, it's not some of the
Like a
fans.
fan or something like Mexico going out in 2006.
No, incorrect. It is Mexico, but I think we should go to the next photo because no one's really getting this.
That's hard.
Oh,
Wait.
Mexico, Brazil. They
No.
lost.
Oh.
Incorrect.
That's South Africa.
Yes. When?
Oh, was that
Oh,
the final
2010.
World Cup?
2010. Has to
2010.
be.
No, Troy did say that first.
Yeah.
World Cup.
We worked together.
World Cup
Are you working
opening
together?
match.
Is he paying your mortgage? No. Stop working together.
It was in a
None of us have got
one-all
a
draw,
I keep getting, what's that?
and that was the photo. And then there's the fan. So yeah, you said who is that guy? He's a Mexican
He's a
fan.
Mexican fan
You-
among South Africans.
He's got
That's
the
what
he's got the poncho too.
Yeah, he does.
Very nice.
All right, then, moving on to the next one. This will be the most zoomed-in photo that we'll see.
Jesus.
Senegal,
Senegal.
versus
Yes.
France.
When?
2002.
2002.
Who was the number 19? That's asking a lot now.
Zoom
Mbappé.
out.
I'm not too
Foyer.
sure.
Oh, it might be. No, was it Foyer? No.
Senegal.
Fulham? Forget his name. Diouf, was
We're
it?
going to zoom out.
Senegal won that game 1-0.
Possible. Yeah.
Yeah, for that
That was a
counter-attacking
big-
goal that we were talking about.
Ah, Papa Diop.
Wow, what a cool kit.
Again, on the money.
He didn't get it.
That's what
so
I
it doesn't
said.
matter.
No, you got it.
No, Grella got it. Right. Grella's-
Nigel got
Not
3.
yet. We've only done 4 slides.
No, you get more points. Like, say if you get the most zoomed in.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, next one.
Hey.
How does make it believe she knows what's going on?
Excuse me. It does what? Tranquilo.
Look at Nigel when the picture comes up.
These headers are not great
These headers
shots,
are not
by the way,
great,
for these
but-
guys.
But if I had to guess, South Korea
Yes. South Korea.
versus Netherlands, maybe?
No.
With all due, how are you getting South Korea from that?
I'm an international fan. Man. No, I'm not. No, I didn't look
No,
at it. There's
I
cameras
don't
everywhere.
show him.
South Korea versus Mexico.
Mexico, that's
No,
Chiquitito.
that was the
South Korea
best
versus Mexico.
Hold on, how is he getting South Korea from a zoomed-in pic?
of a Mexican player. How did you get that?
Hold on.
He came after, bro.
I know, but I'm
So
saying
why is he saying?
Hold on.
he's got the piece of
No,
paper.
she hasn't.
I'm
No,
not
I haven't.
showing
I swear on my
him.
life, there's cameras everywhere in the studio. You can look. I have no idea.
I'm not
I am
showing
gonna-
him.
I actually went with a wild guess there.
This is
Mexico,
Chicharito. This is
2000.
this 2016.
No, no.
No, 2016.
18.
16's not even.
18,
14. 2014.
No. Should I tell you?
I said 18.
2000. Oh, you said 18?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so correct.
Hannah, I am talking to you. This is me and you talking.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Right, on to our last one now.
Don't worry, give Nigel the point.
This guy's South Korea. Of a Chicharito.
Oh, gosh, okay. On to our last one. Netherlands. Are we going to the last one?
Did you just say it?
Netherlands.
Said it.
It was Netherlands, Japan. That was our last one.
That was it.
All right.
Hannah takes
I got
that
it, I
point.
got it.
Hannah takes that one.
Okay, so we now know the venues and schedules for this summer's World Cup. Through 6 more teams can qualify for the World Cup throughout the playoffs come March. And this summer here at CBS, we'll have you covered all tournament long.
South Korea.